Okie dokie. Slow-mo is on. Pause button. That would be nice. Pause. Pop out chat. Original howdy. Can you hear me? Great. Good thing I'm not sending out an SOS. Let's see what we got here. Yay, good. Good morning. Wow. Different time zone. Okay, is that, can everybody see me or? Oh, pictures, excellent. How come it's working? Oh, wow. I am just testing to figure out how to use all this stuff. Okay, there's a lot of software out there that's far too complicated for me. Where's the camera? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Twin, hello. Hello, handsome. Oh, we're going many years back, I see. Loud and clear. Oh, that's good. It works. Okay, look at my hair. I'm going to get walrus hair implanted. That's what I'm going to do. Or seal pup. Yeah, I'll be controversial. So, booyah. Okay, so does anybody know how I get other people, like if this was a live broadcast, how I'd get other people in? I've been looking it up and I'm just getting more and more confused. I need an aspirin. Anybody know? Oh, forever conscious research. Okay, we have a celebrity here online. You guys get to that site now. Forever Conscious Research channel. Now. This conscious research, this forever conscious research, I can never remember. Yeah, this is the guy that kind of tweaked me. Like I was getting into his area of expertise, learning, and then he really tweaked. I found gold, condensed oil. I mean, it was all there. I didn't have to go all over the network looking, and Christopher's live in a while, looking sure. Okay. So yeah, does anybody know how to draw somebody else in? Like, let's say I wanted to interview Joe Biden. I want to get him in on this so we can listen to his farts. Do you know how to bring it in at all? So just try using. Oh no, another software. I need a brain transplant, and I don't want a Frankenstein brain. Okay, get a Chinese brain. Yeah, they're smart. Oh, okay. So just try using StreamYards. Yeah, I was just researching that one. And if you want this, push this button, and then put your password in, face identification. If it's, if that fills up the brain so quickly. Says once gets during a stream, all you do is drop a link. Oh, cool. Okay. Curse those channels. Think YouTube has integrated yet, which makes no sense. But StreamYard is probably the simplest option overall. So in other words, if I don't get it, uh, hey, unplug the matrix. Love that title. I don't know. I'd sure love to get I'd love to get forever consciousness on, but I don't know what to do here. Maybe check the settings. It's scary how your brain disintegrates with age. Okay, yeah. So I got it going pretty good here. Yeah, I got it all figured out. And okay, so and stream, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. What's this now? Send feedback, whatever that means. Send it to who? The Jolly Green Giant? Send, I don't know. Anyways, let's see. 6 minutes, and I got it going pretty good. Let's see what this is. Don't push buttons I don't know about. Sounds good. Yeah, I got this. If you can see it, it's an expensive mic. No plastic. It's all metal. Something moved here. Can everybody still hear me? The wire moved.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Show mode is on. Slow mode is on. Okay, because otherwise it goes by too quickly, right? I'm 40. Looks 20, but I feel like I'm 60. Stress is no joke. Okay. Video good, sounds good. Hey, anybody want to say anything, or it's kind of going to waste here, I guess. Stress is no joke. No kidding. Did you get vaccinated?
Confidential.
Yeah. Aging is a matrix program. Don't mind. Yeah, Matrix is an aging program. Yeah, I do not accept the fact that the only way you get out of here is feet first. There's got to be some kind of wormhole. Apparently, they're natural, and they appear during thunderstorms and things like that. But where can I get me one? I mean, I'd love it. Just go through a wormhole and end up with the wrong number, and then I'm really screwed. Yeah, I don't really listen to anybody because you have these people. Oh yeah, escape the metrics. Click on my video, and then they really don't have anything to say. Nobody knows anything really. That's the bottom line. I'd love to get out of the matrix. Oh my goodness.
Different buttons?
No, these are good. These are good. It's okay. So I got the demiurge in my house and being annoying. Well, do you have one of those spear guns? Interdimensional is the way. Yeah, well, interdimensional. Yeah. Everybody's going, there's aliens up there. There's aliens up there. They're coming. No, they're already here. They've been here since the beginning of time, and they're interdimensional. I really have a strong feeling that the stars are what do you call it? Tunnels, the space-time ports. Oh yeah, just go blank. Just go blank. Portals. Thank you. This is held for. I didn't want to hold any messages for review. This is so stupid. I said that. Hell for reviews. Featured. Just a sec, guys. This is. Oh, now I've launched something else here. Go away. I don't know what that's about. Let's ignore that one. Potentially inappropriate. I don't care. Say what you want. I'm not that easily offended. Somebody says, F you, motherfucker, and then they think that's the end of the argument. Well, doesn't really do much, does it? The renders real. Okay, what is it? Figured out the matrix. Renders in real time like a video game. Yeah, this is a video game. It's called Dualism. The game of dualism. Okay, the stars may be portals too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But portals connected to parasitic control matrix. Yeah, very well, Khabib. Don't run. We're your friends. The most breakaway, the Matrix TV entertainment news. Yeah, you want to know things. I keep telling people, but they, is movies. You can learn a lot of esoteric knowledge from the movies. You're not rubbing your face in it. It's part of their karma system that they want to escape. So they're telling you the truth, but then the plausible denial is, oh, it's just a movie or it's just a fictional book. In other words, you're stupid. Walk away. The nightmare feels very real. Yeah. I know. It's just, but so does a dream. You're in a dream and somebody's chasing you and they got a big machete. It hurts. It hurts and it feels very, very real. And sometimes it's so real, you wake up and you go, was that really a dream? Maybe not, I think dreams are kind of they keep your conscious busy while we're being downloaded with the next day's events, program algorithm, and it's what do you call it when the computer has that screen that comes up? Oh my god, no, it's pretty bad, I know. Okay, so wall turned black. I fell asleep and I woke up, and this is a true story. I woke up and I looked around and I went, where's the window? There's no window. It's just nothing there, just a white kind of light. And then all of a sudden I saw the room window rendering, and it's going zzz, and there was the window. Hiya, wow. Yeah, dreams are very, very real too. How can you tell the difference? I've had dreams that I swear actually happened, but I was in bed, drooling all night. The light at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel. Let me guess, where are you? The light at the end of the tunnel is a trap. Yeah, I had a ride in the song my grandmother saying, "Come to me, okay," but said sinister grin on her face. Yeah. That was on Forever Conscious research. Yeah, this lady saw her beloved aunt or whatever it was, I can't remember, and who she loved and then she went, grandma or whatever, and then she goes, grandma, and she went to hug her, and grandma freaked, absolutely freaked. She stood back and said something about being still or something. And I thought, whoa, talk about, and it's a control system. You've got to go back, and we're going to look at your life, and we're going to dig up something you feel guilty about, because we're going to get you back because you're loose. You're loose in our hands, and we want you back. So, like, if a cow escapes the pen, they send out the ranch hands, eh? Yeehaw! Back into the pen you go, little cow. Because we want that milk, and we want the steak, and we want it all, and we want it now. The lady, there was an episode on Star Trek Voyager where Janeway is dying, but she's actually aboard the ship in her after death experience, and the guy's trying to get her into the light, the tunnel, and then she's catching on. Wait a minute, you're not my dad, because it appears as her dad, right? And she figures out you're not my dad. That was excellent. You can look it up on YouTube. I gotta remember that name. It's so hard. I guess I got brain damage from the 60s. It's run by AI. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, you want to know that this is AI? Just look at the timing of things. It's like an actual program. This leads to this leads to that, this, and it's all programmed for stress, just hardcore anxiety and stress. So it feeds the archons. And, you got a big job interview, you're looking good. And then where's the car keys? I left the car keys right here. I know I left them here. No. And then you go around the whole place and you waste time. That, oh, you come back to where you first started and they're back again. That's a program system. The Adjustment Bureau. Watch that movie and learn. Oh my goodness. Boy, these comments are coming in. You still seen Mandela effects? Are you still Mandela affected? Are you still seeing Mandela effects? Yeah, big time. I mean, in ways that are just like almost frightening. Reality, which proves that Mandela effect proves that reality is not carved in stone. It's pretty plastic. It's not carved in stone at all. It's good to see you live. You should do this more often. I know I should be like, I don't know. It's I did a couple times and it kind of stank. It didn't really work out. But this is great. I've never seen so much action. Dreams are just another dimensions. Dreams are just other dimensions. That's Christ rules all too. Smart fella. Gee. I was on the phone in a dream and woke up with my hand to my ear. Hello. And then your wife phoned the ambulance, right? The only thing you notice is you're not able to have any sense of air, taste, smell, or any other body functions sense when to be there. Is that dreams or the astral world or okay, so push this button. There we go. Don't worry on high vibration. I sense that there's these guards. Here's a doorway to the pleroma, the real heaven. And then these two guys stand there. Oh no, you need to go back. You have issues. You got to go back. So I'm determined if I'm up there and I have any memory left, because they want to wipe out all the memory of all this crap that we're going through, this torture that we're going through, because you wouldn't want to come back. And they seem to be it's a control grid. Like, you got to do the right things. You got to go to these schools teaching all about love and acceptance. And the love thing is very, very, very deceptive. And people fall for it. I lived through the hippies and the Jesus freaks. And I can tell you, it was a deception, pure deception, but I don't want to get into too much details because I've already talked about this, right? Coda, yeah. Forever Conscious Research Channel says Star Trek. The episode is named Coda. Yeah, that was amazing. That was like, what was it? What's his name now? Oh, that freaky looking guy. Anyways, he dies and he goes to heaven, but it's not like what everybody said it would be. It's really, really good one. And a really good one that you all have to see is Shore Leave from the original Star Trek, where their thoughts become reality. What are they trying to tell us? Yay, what are they trying to tell us? Their thoughts, and they have to, Sulu thinks of a gun, a handgun, and all of a sudden there's a handgun of all things. Sounds like the Mandela effect, too. It sounds like intention, sending out intention, doesn't it? Because I've done experiments with it, and it's pretty good. It doesn't work all the time, but then when it works, bing a bang and boom. And when it doesn't work, it's like, I'm going to go get a coffee. It's been turned on again last month. CERN has been turned on again, Rod Law says. That ain't good. We're not allowed to know anything. We're not allowed to know anything. We don't even have a clue about what CERN is. But they turn out, they have a project called Legend Building, and they build things out of nothing, like Roswell. It was just a simple screw up, and they built it into a legend of the great alien ship that came down and blah, 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 blah. And they go, look what we got. It must be secrets of the universe. No, that's ancient secrets from Egypt. No, nothing. That's how they fool you. They there's a word for it. Spin doctoring is a good word. Respect to Mandela effect. Questions and answers. Mandela. Okay, welcome, Mandela affected. Totally into the Mandela effect, because that's programming. That shows that reality is not rock solid. It's not rock solid. It's, and can be changed and altered through programming. Archons loves says Christ rule. I'm going to adopt this guy. Christ rules all. Archons. I'm old enough to adopt people. It says Archons love anxiety and stress. Yeah, and they create this whole environment. That's Biden's job right now, is to just totally crush us in the highest form of loosh. After a time, you take too much, you start to look sick. Yeah. That's so true. Unplug the matrix. I can see the AI code. I've seen the demiurge code. Well, okay, start pulling the plugs out. Respect Mandela affected. What I don't know what that is. Me brain. On the vibration, negative entities will not come near you. They can't influence you, and their reincarnation traps and memory wipes won't work on you. Oh, really? Cool. Because I had planned on getting up there and just starting to stop. His head came off. I don't care. But the Archons have ways of including frustrating situations. And just a sec here. Okay. Infecting, frustrating people into our life to show off the frustration. frustrating situations and people into your life to show off your path if you want. Yeah, well, it's interjected. I found an article on Central Intelligence Agency, and they can put in a chip, program you. If they don't like Joe Blow, they will program somebody that will end up living next to you and will bug the crap out of you. This is what they do. And that was very surprising. And that's their whole programming, is to bug you. And then when everywhere you go, there's Joe Blow all of a sudden, hey, that was an actual, I downloaded the article and I put it somewhere. Oh, thank you. Looking good. I'm going to go into an eyeglass commercial. Dark City is a great movie with hints. Seeker. Okay. Dark City. They implant false memories. These guys are telling you the truth. They're not trying to educate you or anything. It just lessens their karma if they can tell you the truth. Wow, I remember being born? I don't remember being born. Maybe I just popped into existence. And then all of a sudden, all these memories come in other people's heads. Oh yeah, that guy, I remember him. Yeah, he was born one guy, it's like a house that suddenly appears. Somebody is interested in the power of intention, makes a house. Well, it's got to have a history. Anything that comes into it has to be this way. Anything that comes into existence has to have a history. So a house suddenly appeared that was never there before. And then some people go, oh no, it's been there for a long time. Ever since I was a little lad, knee-high to a grasshopper, wow. I mean, then they remember it. And then other people go, I don't remember that house being there. That's the Mandela effect. And they plant false memories. Oh yeah. When I was in my teens, I helped build that house. False memories. Where do I come from? I don't know. Maybe I just popped into existence, and all of a sudden I got a mother, a father, and whatever, and a dog. I see. I got to talk pretty fast here. These are piling up. Holy! I'm a success, Mama. I'm a somebody. I'm a contender. Marlon Brando. You demand Richard. P Max movies. No, you demand. All of you are demand. Yeah. Dark City is absolutely a must. Remember how everything was implanted? All his memories were fake. Another one is Pleasantville. Their books are blank, and all of a sudden, oh, there's material in the. You guys see that one? Okay. Let's see where the cameras are really up there. Okay, what is the real thing? Yin yang. It's all yin yang. Yin yang. That was racist. Go. Okay, Philip K. Dick was no. Let me tell you something. Philip K. Dick is a god. Okay. Philip K. Dick was an insider and a genius. Oh, I just get the shivers when I hear that name. It will try to construct your life for their benefit. Exactly. They're constructing. We're in an ant farm and we're being pushed and tortured and, and then love Jesus. The nuts are out there everywhere. Eh? I think they're all programs. Dark City, Westworld. Oh my God! Thank you. Diaz apprentice. Oh, okay, yeah, Westworld has it all. It has it all. We are the hosts that are being tortured, beaten, raped, stabbed, put into graves for entertainment purposes. They're all up there, okay? Look at all the hundreds of thousands of years we've suffered. Who's up there watching popcorn? Is Jesus up there watching and not getting involved, saying, oh, no, oh, that little girl, okay, she got beaten, raped, and cut into little pieces and put into a shallow grave. Well, it's not my time yet. The rapture's coming, but it's not time yet. I don't get it. I'm not trying to be mean or vindictive or anything or bitter or anything. I just don't get it. Oh, there's a woman. She's being cut open. And, yeah. Yeah. What was that guy's name? Ted Bundy. Look at that. What was Jesus doing? Just watching. What was God, Jehovah? The Jewish God. What was he doing? I don't know. Sitting there with popcorn or something. I don't know. It's a real mystery to me. That's the thing I'm known for, asking too many hard questions. You can adopt me, Rich. Tell Billy to scam. I want Israel. No way! You go marry Greta Thunberg. Okay, all the AI. This is on fire. Unplug. The last one I did was just people were dropping off, and it's like if a place to learn being observed either exists or someone out of the phase warped to state doesn't exist. Kind of lost on that one. Are they really Elohim, or Scripture states we come to conceal? Yeah. Anyways, the whole program system, it's called a video game. It's called dualism. How can they get their our stress levels up? Dualism, but never fear. Donald Trump is coming back. He's coming back from the skies with his blonde hair. His blonde hair. He must be Jesus. Why? You guessed it right. Donald Trump, we're saturated with evil beyond belief. It's like an oil that has seeped in through all our culture. Our culture now is being absolutely thrown out the window. Boy and girl fall in love. No. The trannies don't like that. The black movement don't like that. Nobody likes that. You change it. Hallmark has to get more trannies, apparently. More drag queens and stuff in their movies. They were the most wholesome, enjoying movies. Okay, so I remember my first conscious thought, 2-3 years old. Wow, says Restless Viking. I'm a restless Viking. Hey, you people are against vaccinations? Cool. You people. Oh, that's violence. Never go violent. Yeah, we'll tell that to 1776. Remember it's being 3 years old. Wow. The host body created, and with him is a platform, image, and part of God's plan. Forever conscious. See, forever conscious research is sharp as a razor. You get there and listen to him. Sharp as a razor. Yeah, they were talking about something. He had an interview that was from another spot, but he piggybacked it, and they were telling about being in heaven, and being, and all this, and And then they're really nice, and they just, hi, come on in. And then when you insist that you want to go back, they're not so nice anymore. They get a little testy. And one guy was talking about animals and how they get their energy and they bring them back, and it's just like crazy talk, fairy tale crap. And they get them back, and then it's you're allowed to have a pet or something. I just went bing, and so did he. He just went bing. What do you mean allowed? What do you mean allowed? What kind of network are we dealing with? But I think there's like the teachers, they have this network of, you got to go back. You got to go back because God has a plan for you. Like, what? No, I'm not going back. Well, you have to go back for the sake of all humanity. I don't care. When I get there, I'm there. I'm not going back. Like that's crazy talk. Jehovah Demiurge is a code. Yeah. I think Jehovah may be artificial intelligence. I've heard that somewhere, but look up David Bowie and the song Savior Machine. That's a heavy one. The platform bank. Okay, a lot of you people have seen my videos, right? And I got a few complaints. I'm too wired, so I don't know. Should I get a tie? Greetings. This is Walter Cronkite. None of you remember Walter Cronkite, do you? Day by daylight, pandemic is a banquet to the art. No kidding. See, I'm gonna adopt this guy. Christ rules all too. Yeah. See, I put down Jesus a lot, but because it's a bait and switch. Jesus is a fictional character teaching us about the reality of Christ within, the divine spark. That wasn't invented by Paul. This doctrine goes all the way back, right back to Atlantis, even past. It goes all the way back to Egypt and passed on to. Thank you, Doctor. It's not Paul. Oh, and Paul is not an apostle. Oh, that's the most interesting thing I've ever come across. He's a fakeroonie. He's an Archon agent. He tells us in Romans 13 to submit ourselves to the Archons, or God will burn us in the lake of fire. Pretty bizarre. Okay, have you checked out MFU, says Rod Law? No, I haven't. Mud Fossil University. Go on the mud flood. It looks like they put out a certain frequency that melted. I've seen demonstrations. I've seen actual physical demonstrations, and then the dirt just goes into mud and the buildings just go back for the children. Clean slowly. There's an AI code all over the world tonight. Have you checked out now, Mofo? Has some very interesting facts. Forever consciousness. It's really sick, a twisted controls. Okay, so Forever Consciousness Research, who always has my ear, says it's really sick and twisted control system. We are all extremely lucky that we decided to reincarnate in this time because we have access to hordes of information to provide the illusion with actual evidence. Okay, I'm not quite sure. You can take that in different ways. And I can't see. Mandela Effect movie is E.T. Yeah, the alien. Well, I remember Rod Stewart. Anybody remember Rod Stewart? Not Rod Stewart. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. That's good. Not Rod Stewart. Rod Sterling. Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, you think I'm sexy, and you think I don't. Okay, congratulations. I'm about the Christ consciousness, not traditional Christian. They bait and switched you. They teach you about Jesus, and it gets you away from the Christ, the divine spark within, which has been told to us ever since the beginning of time, that we have a divine spark within. All the goodness of the world, the empathy and the love, compassion, everything comes from the divine spark within. Then they give you Jesus. Jesus this, Jesus that. Jesus was born with all fingers and all toes. They get you because Jesus, it's like Neo is a fictional character that taught me the reality of the Matrix. Okay. So should I go around talking about Neo? Well, it's okay to a certain extent. You could quote Neo because he's giving you the big picture, but he's a fictional character. And this is what Jesus is all about. He's a fictional character. He's not historical. They've been trying to prove that for years. But even if he was real, it doesn't matter because the reality is the Christ, the divine spark, the Christos within. And it goes all the way back to Egypt. It's the Christ or something that they refer to as a divine spark within. But you see, it's a bait and switch operation. It gets you off the subject of the power that you have within to some fictional character that's on a cross that goes, I failed my mission. And it has a blood sacrifice, a satanic blood sacrifice, where I call them the Dixie Cup Christians, where they catch the blood off the cross and I'm saved in the blood of Jesus. No, you're saved by the grace of God, which is not found in a satanic ritual bloodletting sacrifice. You know, I think it's kind of obvious. Yeah, and the Gnostics taught, the original Christians taught that. This is where we're going to lose people. Taught that there's a fake God, the Jewish God of wrath, vengeance, and war, by his own description, his own autobiography. And then there's the Father. Jesus was promoted. It's clear as a bell when you read. Jesus was a fictional character that reflected to the Father in heaven, which is in us. It says the Father is within us. But no, you're chopped liver with the Jesus thing, because we're born in sin, we're evil, we're wretched, And why would I believe in a God that takes all my loved ones that have died in the past, who were good, solid people, and casts them into the lake of fire? You son of a, into the fire. No, that doesn't sound like a loving God to me. So I'm not trying to tick people off here. I'm just, saying it doesn't make sense. Okay, and like Super Conscious Research Channel says, it's sick and twisted control systems. Okay, Rod Law, the innermost, hallelujah, the innermost. Yeah, you see, it's all bait and switch. Like listen to what Neo says, and then you'll never learn about the reality of the Matrix from Morpheus. That's the trick. Neo is an anagram for the one. Yeah, we are the one. And I don't fall for this after death thing. I don't know what's on the other side, but let me say this: if they're up there trying to get us to go back and prevent us from going to the true pleroma, then it must be pretty good there, eh? Because we won't be producing loosh anymore. So that's what, and the fact that they have to convince us to go back. They can't force us to go back. I've never seen an after body, an after death experience declared that they were forced to go back. They grabbed the guy and they forced him. I've never heard of that. So it could be a good time on the other end. Okay, the ET phone. This is the secret book of the secret book of John is a DDXX Spiritus. Read the secret. Yeah, I've been dying to get a copy of that. Oh, that's an amazing. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up about the one. Oh, okay. Oh, no, yeah, got to get that one. The communism is basically cannibalism. Yeah, they're all trying to teach us, with cartoons and funny shows that cannibalism is good. It's good for you. Did you know that there was a investigation with McDonald's and probably others? I don't know, but that a certain ethnic group was funneling sacred ritual victims. Well, in other words, children that were bled out for their blood, which is mixed in their food. But they say they're not cannibals, so they ship that to McDonald's, and it's pure profit for McDonald's. And it's there's human meat, children in the burgers and the cut up sausage and everything like that. And everybody laughed and they laughed and they laughed and they twinkled and twinkled. But then the FBI did a search. They had a signed warrant and went in, searched, and they found that there was human meat. And then all of a sudden, it was shut down, just like Prince Andrew, shut down, gone forever. Don't talk about it. Don't ever get on the internet and talk about it. And so, I just had a thing from Tim Hortons. It was a sausage and egg thing, and the meat tasted different. It was like, it really freaked me out knowing about this shipment at nights. Wow. Anyways, they investigated it. They investigated the FBI, and then it was shut down. And people don't know who shut it down. I mean, we're talking about power. It's the what is it called? Human power elite. In that movie, they lived the human power elite. They work for who. Unplug the Matrix. Jehovah is the demiurge. We can get rid of them. Just tell me how. I'll get my baseball bat. I'll be ready. By raising vibrations of the planet. Yeah. How are you going to do that? They're everywhere. They control your mind. Carlos, what's his name? Boy, Carlos, anyways, stated in his book, the archons gave us their mind. We think exactly like them. They're the outer limits. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal. Okay, so effects everything. Speaking of Mandela effects, have you ever seen tinfoil? I doubt it was always been aluminum foil. So do we have memories of it? Yeah, everybody's memories are all altered. They're all altered. Different. Dark City. You've got to see that movie. Speaking of, have you ever seen tinfoil? Okay, just a sec here. Twilight Zone has mainly hidden truths as well. This is Forever Conscious Research Channel. Um, Twilight Zone has many hidden truths as well. A good channel to check out has been breaking down parts of the show. It's called, it is called Channel Awesome. They are fast asleep. Just use your truth radar. Oh yeah. Always trust your intuition, your gut feeling. They now discovered your gut has brain connections. So we have three hearts. Let me try to. Where's the C? Okay, we have basically three hearts apparently. It sounds great. There's Super Channel. Where's the Super Channel? Next time, I don't know. You think I know what I'm doing here? I haven't got a clue. This, oh, you see, that's stupid. Okay, unplug the matrix. You got censored here. I'm not eating. Well, I got the button. I'm showing it. DWHRGRT says psychotronic waves are being sent through the TV. Pure mind control. Joe Biden is a good man. Joe Biden can fart anytime. I don't care. Predatory forces exist there by virtue of design. The beast system is right. Archons, demons, etc., are repulsed by tapping into the inner divine spark and luminous. I don't know. I'm too dumb to understand. Okay. I got Dark City Director's Cut from Online Pirate, friend of mine. Oh, it's fantastic. The house is now aluminum. What the? Oh, the tinfoil in the house is now aluminum. Yeah, tinfoil and aluminum. Trying to remember back when I was a kid if it was tinfoil. Yeah, they referred to it as tinfoil. Is you know what really? When I was growing up, cold water was on the left, hot water was on the right, and then one day, what? Firmly believe that humanity shows any signs of figuring out the scam it's going by so quickly. Scam here is enlightened. Reset the matrix. I'll reset the matrix when I get up there. But you got to go back. Yeah, and I won't be meeting any Jesus thing. The Earth matrix is a flat Earth. I agree with that because a holographic system operates on a flat surface. You have to have a holographic plate on a flat surface. You don't get holographic imagery on round balls floating through space. Space marvel. Okay, never existed. Tinfoil never existed for the public. Huh. Interesting. That was my Mandela affected. Oh, the Mandela is so unbelievable. It's just every day I'm discovering something. You know, I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. It was never that. I don't think. I don't know. Everybody's got like. Anyways, I can't quite remember it for. Okay, so what we have here? Then the memories are wiped out and humanity is reintroduced to the earth. Yeah, Jeremiah 4:4. Look that up in the Bible. And compare that, the usage of the words void, formless and void, and refer back to Genesis. You'll see a different picture altogether. Channels. Okay, so unplugged. The Matrix is run by the Matrix is run by two AIs, Heckle and Jekyll. No, I'm just adding that. The Demiurge and Sophia. Sophia is harmony and peace and harmony. And Sophia, according to John Lamb Lash, morphed into the earth, became the earth. Well, no wonder they're trying to destroy the earth. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. See, here we go again. Christ rules all too. Guys, it's sharp. He's talking about this. The sun used to be golden. I remember that very, very well. As kids, we used to play a game to stare at the sun. Stare at the sun today. Oh my God, I'm blind. Who's out there in the field? Yeah, I mean, it used to be golden yellow. It was like, when I see oh, what's that? There's a show, and it's always kind of looks like sun setting. It's got a tone CRS or whatever it is. I don't watch those grizzly shows, and yeah, that's the way it was. It was like the sun was all. It was golden yellow, and it was bigger. It was a bigger sun we have now. Mandela comes in, changes all reality. Everything's out the door now. We're reprogramming here, and yeah, that okay. DWR. Okay, DWH. Don't get tongue tied. You can do it. Thank you, doctor. I can do it. Anyways. I lost my place here. Samuel or Saculus is all the three names of the demiurge. All three names of the demiurge is Yaldabaoth, Samuel, and Saculus. Nutless. Sun was, yeah, it was a golden yellow. Remember, you'd always be in school and you'd color the sun yellow, not bright white blowtorch type. Child of chaos. Yeah, and it says Yaldabaoth is a child of chaos, and yet in the Bible it says that Jehovah creates chaos. I think it's in Isaiah. Oh, today is like, when you go out on a sunny day, it's like you're in Shoppers Mart. It's just like so bright. Joe Schmoes, let's see, I say nearly a decade since this. Yeah. I don't know when it changed, but it did change. Joe Schmo. I pictured it down. Yeah, sun used to color everything. Now it's just LED bulb. Exactly. Okay, this is moving now. Sunga. Oh, and the sun is so hot, much hotter than it ever used to be. It'll be like a rainy day, and there'll be a break, and the sun comes out, and it's just burning. Oh yeah, that mud flood thing is amazing. I'm getting into that now. It's just this. It got to about the 1900s, and everything changed. It was a huge reset. Yeah, that's another thing. Look for glitches. There was some film I saw with a bear that was glitching out. It looked like Westworld. Amazing. And then there was a bird at the camera because they had a camera near the birdhouse suspended, and the bird's flying around, but the wings aren't moving. It's just like, well, that's Photoshop. See, people like that talk about Photoshop are stupid. They don't know. The moon is very, very big. The moon is very, very big. If the moon is like a quarter of a million miles away, how can a cheap, really low magnification binoculars see individual rocks on the moon unless it's close? I there's a lot of things. I tend to lean towards the flat Earth, but can I prove it? No. Am I going to argue about it? No. Okay. This aerosol spray, and you notice how everybody's sick. Like years ago, sleep apnea. Some guy would have sleep apnea. And you go, oh, sleep what? What? Everybody's got it now, and nobody can sleep at night anymore. All of a sudden, nobody can sleep at night, and there's a whole list of things. Look at the concave. Rod Law, have you looked at the concave Earth stuff yet? A little bit, but I find it really confusing. It's hard to kind of, but it's conceivable. It doesn't sound way too out of line, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, I rock and roll here or what? I'm blessed. Matrix works, it glitches out. Yeah, the Matrix. Notice how we don't know anything. We don't know the past. The past has all been altered. That survived. The records that survived have all been jimmied, and we don't know anything about who we are, where we came from. We can't even crack the veil through our dreams. We can't just go there. We don't know nothing. And it's all that's very suspicious. Very suspicious. That's a red flag. The moon seems incredibly close, Rod Law says. Yeah, oh, there's some nights I just like, it's huge. Yeah, it's almost like you could throw a stone at it. Have you ever? Yeah, I've seen frozen planes in the sky, but it's always cars that are, and you can be, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Who was it that said that the moon seems to be? Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't know the name now. But no, I had an experience where I used to take chemtrail pictures, you know, and this jet was coming over, and I saw the jet, and it was laying down a trail, and I took a picture, and when I had it developed, it was a little Cessna plane, and I'm going, what? So interpret that any way you want. Good thing use I don't know. And then there's this. Oh, gee, why mention it when you can't even remember the guy's name? A scientist guy. What was his name? He proves all history has been altered, and the Truman Show. Gotta see the Truman Show. Oh my goodness, gotta see the Truman Show. Wow, that's what we are in right now. Your phone is monitoring you, your TV's monitoring you, everything, your PC's monitoring you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Truman Show is be still my heart. That's a really good one. And a really good one is the 13th floor. You want truth? 13th floor. It's all about being in some kind of computer program. Yeah, we always go, that's real because it hurt. In a dream, hurts. What's the difference? I don't get it. Give up on history, wasted time. Love your content. That was DW. That's what I'll say. DW. I was walking in the garbage. No, wait. I can't see. I'm only kidding myself. I could see. I was walking the garbage pails down along a driveway of my father's home situated in the woods. And when I looked up, I saw and heard a rustling and footsteps, and looked right, and I hoped right back inside. Oh, I hopped right back inside. Yeah, we're all in. This is a prison. Oh, but no, it's not. It's a school. We're learning how to love and tolerate. Well, go to Sing Sing prison and tell them, you're not in prison. This is a school, so you could tolerate and love everyone. And then they'll find him in a shallow grave somewhere. Whoever says it. Yeah, that's another thing. Conspiracy theories are just they generate fear. Like, oh no, these glasses are toxic, and what they do is they go the chemicals on a hot day. They get steamy a bit and go into your eyeballs and crush your heart, and now you're scared of that. And food, all you hear about food is scary. Your power of intention, changes the food, alters it, and that's been proven. And it can make bad food good, so you don't worry about it. You just you bless it. Power of intention, right? No, and I'm not meaning a religious thing like thank you, Jesus, No. You change the food for the better by your belief system. Your belief system has an effect on this matrix. Unplugged. Theoretically, you raise your vibration, your mind. Oh, that's another thing. Adam Fate says your mind makes it real. Well, yeah. They did an experiment, and they had these people hypnotized to believe that they boarded a UFO, that they were snatched, they were abducted. And when they came out of it, you couldn't convince them that it wasn't true. They refused to believe the psychiatrist, the hypnotist, when he would say, no, I put that in your mind. They just wouldn't believe it. They knew absolutely beyond a doubt they were kidnapped by aliens. That's pretty scary, isn't it? How weak our minds are. And then they have this anti-violence thing. That's how I know Alex Jones is an agent and David Icke is an agent, because they say no violence. Have they never heard of 1776? A lot of shooting took place there. A lot of ammo was being used up. Like, I don't know, those who do not. Yeah. Yeah. See, Adam Fate says, those who, and I know this well, those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. That's why I got to keep my mouth shut. But I don't reveal, I only surmise over half of what I know. The bigger picture is just, it's a hope killer. So I don't talk about it. And you can prove it through logic. You can prove a lot of things through simple logic. You'll never meet a genuine enlightened being. So they are. And Biden, I mean, this is an archon sent from headquarters. I can't believe that guy. That guy is insane. Well, so is Trump. Trump's going to fix everything out. You got a sore toe, Donald Trump will take care of it. Yeah, but see, there would be no America if they had gotten second thoughts about it being too violent. You see, you have to break a few eggs to get an omelet made. You know. And then David Icke says, no, you're just giving in to what they want. They want violence so that they can arrest you and blah, blah. They'll arrest you for anything now, you know. If a lot of these politicians came across violence, they changed their mind pretty quick. I saw don't lose the thought. What's her name that runs the anyways, she's really old. She controls the whole system. Anyways, she was at a meeting and they were talking. It was a public meeting, and somebody in the audience just got very, very, yeah. And she went pale and she was shaking, But otherwise, she can sit back and pass rules and regulations and all that. And oh my goodness, what chemtrails, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember her name. What's her name? She's about 80 years old and she's ahead of everything. I don't know. So if anybody know who I'm talking about, let me know. Most conspiracy. Yeah, the conspiracy theory guys, they just blow everything out. Oh no. Joe Biden sneezes and now it's a secret CIA code, to announce the end of the world. And okay, Pelosi, thank you. Oh, Joe Schmo, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. People really don't learn how to work with energy. No matter what these wise men say, and the native Indians and their prophecies and all this mystical teaching and all that, people still die. So I don't think they know a whole lot either. But everybody's in on everything now. When the Building Cry documentary shows the cause of, oh my goodness, you got all this cool information here. When the building cried. Okay, do many of you see my videos? I want to explore this that no one else cares about. People don't care about the truth. Truth is a jagged pill that they choke on, and they get that away from me. Then the government, all they have to do is say, "Well, that pill causes cancer," and they drop it. It's gone down the toilet. People think, well, if I, these people with the closed mind, if I could just give them enough facts or give them enough Alex Jones articles, they'll snap out of it. Not a chance. Not a chance. It's like holy water. It burns. It burns. I think it's kind of cool that there's so much. Okay, what about the question? My memory has been horrible. Yeah, my memories. Joe Schmo says his memory's been bad. My memory, I lose words all the time. Then I have to think, and eventually they come back. But it's really annoying. Yeah. Okay, the truth is they don't want the truth. It's ugly and they don't like, yeah, they can't handle the truth. I don't find it ugly. I'm going from being wrong to right. Well, I'll tell you, Adam Fate, I kind of regret taking the red pill because what you don't know doesn't hurt. Okay, take the red pill. Wow. Uh, I watch everyone 7 years going strong. You see, oh, oh, oh. I'm going to adopt Christ rules all too. Food's good. Yeah, but the food, and it's got this on it, it's got that on it, and everybody's going, and boy, does that pump up uh, the organic growth, growing fad. I mean, but when it says organic, there's all kinds of legal loopholes. So you may not be getting it. Get it from China, they're trying to kill you. It's all poison. Everything's poison from China. I may be generalizing, doing great. I guess I should end this pretty soon. How long has it been? Must have been at least an hour by now. It doesn't tell you on YouTube. I may be. Okay, Diaz says, I may be generally doing a great work, but I live in a black mold. That's racism. The best thing to do is just forget the news and all that. I don't even read the news half the time. I look for highlights or something, but boy, I feel a lot better. It's just like what you don't know doesn't hurt you. It doesn't grind you to the ground. Everybody in this, everybody I know is totally broken spiritually, mentally, and physically. They're broken. They're broke. Everybody's depressed. They have tons of anxiety and everything. But no, do they fight the system? No. They get they bow down and worship the government because the government says, "Oh no, you do this, you do that, blah blah blah. Yes sir, 3 bags full, sir." I think the problem is that we have eaten both pills in the same. Yeah, there's an interesting scene in the new Matrix 4 where Neo is chugging down blue pills. Think of I really think you're going through a change of ages right now. Your vibration will decline. Our vibration has to decline because we live in total fear. Oh, it's just horrible today. It's just unbelievable. When I was younger, I read about how communism was going to take over America, and I thought, no. Boy, now it's kind of obvious, isn't it? And then Donald Trump watched communism take all our rights away and taking our freedom of speech away. And what did he do? He was counting votes. He had Biden right by the hairs of his head, and he just walked away. He could have had him charged with treason. Could have had his son charged with treason, brought to court, hung by the neck. No, he walked away. He had to count votes. Another stall tactic of his. A Network. Go see that movie. Howard Beale. Howard Beale flips out, and I'm not taking this anymore. And he's pleading to his audience, you've got to get involved. You've got to be mad. Or angry. You got to be angry. Yeah, exactly. Gen no fear. The Mandela effect proves this reality ain't all that real. It isn't real. And the communist movement, I remember when the flat earth appeared, uh, what, all of a sudden, these agents up here, Mark Sargent, I mean, I could give you a whole book on what's wrong with Mark Sargent. And then he used Patricia Steer as the pretty girl in the Magic Act. It's always the pretty girl. I mean, that was embarrassing. It was totally taken over immediately. And then they started Flat Earth and I'm losing words now. Eric Dubai. He brought the whole thing forward into the narrative, and all of a sudden, Mark Sargent, Damage Control. 3 weeks later, all of a sudden, he's got the babe on the show, and Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes was a real communist. It was Marxist all the way through, Marxist culturalism all the way through, and yeah, I used to have big battles with Patricia Steer, but everything's cool now. I put away the axe, and I kind of feel sorry for her because she's been through a lot. And she's done some good shows after she got away from all that and walked away. She did two really good shows. I was really impressed, and she was smarter because all that stupidness was an act. Mostly censored vaccination interview. Communists, they're taking over now. They're saying, unless you get vaccinated, no jab, no job. Now they got their foot in the door. Now they're getting a taste of power, and now they're going to go through it. All Bibles will be banned and things real radical things like that. And, they, in the name of COVID, they have the power of God within their hand. COVID, they can shut down cities. They can just go New York City. We're having a little problem with them with the New World Order. They're fighting back. They're infected. They got COVID. Shut it down. I'm as mad as hell. That's right. See, here's the Christ rules. Let's see. I saw a father talk about having to bury his son after his second dose. Well, don't worry. Jesus is coming. That's right. You shouldn't even worry. You shouldn't even talk about that because Jesus is coming. Really? Where's he been the last 2,000 years? Creepy. Very creepy. I know. How long have I been on here? It's fearful. Christ rules getting mad feds. I appreciate that the earth, he teaches you the extent of which you're getting kind of tired here. It started as a paradise. It will be again. Or is that implanted memory or something, in the subconscious, we don't know. It's really, everything's up for grabs in this world. If you go along, okay, I don't know if people will go along with all that, Richard. Along with what? I don't know. And we need to rebel. Nobody rebels. Nobody rebels. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, you can't. It won't be long now that they got the taste of power, the human power elite. Now that they got a taste of power, you could end up seeing You can't go shopping unless you have the virus passport, you know, or just say you can't buy liquor unless you have a passport. Put it there, pal. Right now, there'll be riots to get the vaccine. You ran out of vaccine. We will riot. You know, shooting in the streets. We're going to see this thing go pretty far. They got a taste of power, and they're not backing off now. But you know, violence should be erupting just out of a natural order of things. Violence should be, but everybody's going, oh no, oh no. I pull my pants down for government every single time. Yes. People understand that any vibration and the AI code. Yeah, I know that. Yet to be. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting kind of loopy. Okay, so anybody got like something really burning they want to ask? Well, ask now. Yes. Okay. And we are co-creators here. So yeah, we're co-creators. We create our own reality. Go see Shore Leave, Star Trek. We're co-creators. And they implant the little voice in our ear. Create lots of drugs, sex, and rock and roll. Because that's what your flesh wants. Do it now. Have no fear. We're co-creators. That was by Jen No Fear. They don't have to be done. I can. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, I'm like the nature of the real enlightened.
There's your water.
Huh?
There's your water.
Oh, how long do you think I've been on?
90 minutes.
90.
I could eat dinner.
Before you drink water, even, you know, just power of intention. This is good. It's healing water, you know, and then. So any of you watch my videos? This is what I'm wondering here. Why are you guys being silent about that? You embarrassed? I won't tell anybody. Unplug my. Yeah, chatting. Everyone wants to chat with me on Skype, and I just. I don't really, you know, yeah. I do it very, very seldom. Do I chat to other people? I always watch you. Okay, so I love you. Oh wow! Hey, I'm gonna copy all these remarks and send them to my mother. Yeah. Okay, so when I do these videos, I've had complaints that I'm going too wild and too crazy, but that's the way I am. I am like this all the time, on and off. So, do you find it irritating? Do you find it like sad? You know, let me know because should I wear a tie and a little suit and welcome? This is Walter Cronkite. You know, I asked this. Just let me know. I won't tell anybody your name. I promise. So 90 minutes, eh? Okay, so that's kind of a long one. See, this is the thing. If I go too long on this, then if I have another one, I'm going to be repeating the same old thing. So that's why I should have a lot of input too. Eh? I see on the walls of floors. Oh, but this vaccine thing, these these people that are pro-vaccine, they're the ones that see Elvis in a potato chip. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with people. Oh, and then they find out that there's it's a parasite called Hydra, a living parasite that's injected. Sounds like kind of like SG, that science fiction series. Uh, there I go again, another blank. SG, I forget now. My God. So it's live and it's flesh eating. And this explains why every vial comes with bits and pieces of, I keep wanting to say fecal matter, but it's feet, undeveloped baby. It's not fecal. Oh my God, this is pretty bad. Anyways, because the Hydra can feed off that while in storage. And then when it gets into your body, it can feed off your blood cells. It can feed off everything. And I don't know. People are so stupid. Hit me, baby, one more time. Like you need to repeat a lot with people. You need to repeat a lot with people. Oh, that says just the truth. You sure do. Damn it, listen to me. I don't know if you're unplugged. Good. Oh, acid. I never had fun on acid in the 60s. Never. Wear bow tie and feds. Okay, think the vax is more on this beta testing. I took the vaccine and nothing wrong with me. Don't worry, it's not blood. Oh, what's that crawly little thing there? Unplug. Let me do I can't read. Unplug me. Cool. Let me be your apprentice. I want to break away completely. Now, I shouldn't be anybody's leader, but my vibration is low. Don't worry. Be happy. That's another thing. That's a cult now, as well as Christianity. It's another cult. It's like, guys at the firing squad, ready, aim, hold it. Another guy comes out and says, hey, pulls down the guy's mask so he get the ear out and don't worry, be happy. Oh, that solves everything. Don't think negative. If you're at a firing squad, don't you dare have negative thoughts. Okay. I think the reason why we have bad health is because we believe the reality of bad health. That's a thought. Maybe if we didn't believe in bad health, we'd be a lot healthier instead of going, oh, like cancer's cancer. Oh, yeah, makes your hair fall out, and now they just being on the highway, yeah. I'm getting those high vibrations. Ooh, yeah. She's getting high vibrations. That's just because I'm an empath. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's another thing. There's an empath. There's an old, the original Star Trek is about an empath and how these Archon types were inflicting pain and suffering. And it changes. And then that show really affected me. Is that what we're going through? Is that what this evil's all about? Yeah, look it up. It's worth watching. Okay. Okay, so I should wrap it up pretty quick here. Laughing cancer. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm never going to tell you guys what to believe. You can believe in anything. I may not agree, but who cares? I mean, gee. Um, I'm talking about good vibrations. I mean, say whatever you like. I don't care really. It doesn't. I just want people to think. That's all. And maybe share a few ideas. That's all I'm interested in. I'm not. People have accused me of wanting to be filthy rich and famous. That's the last thing I want to be is famous. Ooh. Blah. Uh, you look out. It's a sunny day. You look out, and there's flash cameras. Who needs that? Speaking or believing. Yeah, always speak your belief. Always speak your belief. Don't be shy. Just say, and you don't even have to say it's you. You can say, well, some people say that this whole virus thing is a hoax. You know, you don't have to say you believe. Don't ever say what you believe, or they'll just attack you. If you want friends and you want to get along with everybody, and everybody goes, "There's that guy. He's so nice." You stand there with your hands in your pocket, with your head down. You just agree with everything people say. Yep, yep. Oh yeah. Well, yep, yep. And I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna get 50 vaccinations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You and your children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they'll think you're the most perfect, wonderful person on earth. It's hard to let go of this because you guys are so um, alert. You guys are on fire. I mean, I can't believe this because the last one I did was a dud. After 10 minutes, people were dropping off, and it was little tacky. What?
Dinner soon.
Oh yeah, and plus I got dinner coming soon here. Okay, the demiurges are to use the subconscious mind to render the matrix. They use the subconscious mind to unplug the matrix. Yeah, the unconscious is that 95% of our operation during the day is based on the unconscious programming. You know, and then Christianity comes in, and Christianity, you're born a sinner over and over. You're born in sin. You are filth on God's shoe, or Jehovah's shoe. He needs to scrape the filth off. You need to die and burn in hellfire and all this. It's totally negative. There's nothing positive. So I don't know why they're going around. I love Jesus. Do you? Yeah. No, you're gonna burn in the lake of fire. They're so wonderful. It's a cult. I'm talking about cult. True Christianity came from the Gnostics. They were the original Christians, and in fact, they might have been the ones that created Christianity. Yeah, speak your truth, says Christ rules. I'm gonna adopt him. There is a virus. Yeah, come on, cool. Yeah, there's a weak corona means it's a scientific name for a weak virus. Yeah, past lives, probable, a great possibility. I think probable. It just makes sense. Energy transforms. Speak the truth even if your voice, yeah, that's right, because when your voice, it's sorry, Christ rules says speak the truth even if your voice shakes. Well, yeah, and if your voice shakes, then they know you're serious. uh okay, I have to wrap it up here. I'm getting kind of hungry. But humbled by the changes of the world. uh, Cathars are an example. Yeah, the Cathars. They were totally wiped off the face of the map, taken out of the history books, narrative all altered. So, uh, Okay, so yeah, okay, it's slowing down here, so this is a good time to exit. You exit on a high note. Yes. Yeah, I should do this again sometime. This was really successful. The other one was embarrassing. What's with this blocking the messages is held for review? I didn't tick that. I didn't set the program for that. Okay, Christ. Yeah, Christ rules. I got to interview you sometime soon. And plus, what's it? Consciousness, future conscious research. I don't know. I can never remember. My brain's gone. Yeah, forever conscious research. God, I feel so stupid and I can't remember that. I will enjoy my dinner. Thanks. Okay, forever conscious research. I have to interview you and I have to interview sometime separately, like Christ rules, my adopted son. Anyways, have no fear. I mean, just, it's a joke. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Don't worry about it. It's an illusion. But watch that show on that it's about this. I can't remember the episode name or anything, but they're dealing with these aliens and an empath. And look it up under empath. Anyways, must hit the highway. Okay, so I've got to go, and I don't know how to turn this off. End stream was a big button. Thank you for all coming. This was really good. You had questions. The last time nobody had any questions. It was, So I'll be all looking for you today. If you're on my if you listen to my videos, you're on my channel. There's remarks, put down what you think or whatever. It's always good to see. I'm learning too. I get your brains activated asking questions, and then what you discover, I parasite. No, it's part of my learning process too. So thank you very much, one and all. Okay, and don't take it for real. Whatever's going to be, Sarah, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Just, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not going to say, don't worry, be happy. Thank you very much, and I'll try it again sometime.